Greetings and welcome back to my Let's Play of Skyrim. Now, in the previous episode, I finished a quest that was on my list forever, and I thought I was going to go from there to Falkreath. Well, I've kind of changed my mind. I feel like going to Riften now. And I'm going to get this quest taking care of business out of the way, because it's been on my list forever as well. So yeah, there's that. And as you can see, we are in Riverwood. And we have a new follower. Her name is Mirai. And she will be helping us on our journey. So yeah, let's go to Riften.
My sisters from the temple. Lily used to sing the cutest songs while we were doing the chores.
The cutest songs, huh? Cute. I'm being more careful about turning off the loading.
Produce. Get them before they're gone.
How can I assist?
Whoa, I'm getting really bad frame drop.
A fellow Nord. I'm so trust you're bringing the fight to the Empire.
You just come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
What do you want?
I was trying to talk to you.
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
I'm relieved to hear you say that. If you were to leave, I'd miss you terribly.
I'll give them to you in a second.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to. With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people. Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. Three, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujamma. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first. You want something or not?
You've been in Riften for quite some time.
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
May leave us.
Riften has problems of its own.
How could
Now is
you
not the time
possibly
for
know
exploration
about...
and discovery.
Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them.
Miss you, Tim.
Very well. Here,
I owe
take
you
this
a
back to Brynjolf and tell
It
him
would
he'll
take
have no
men
more
of
trouble from me.
Skyrim for me to depart.
Yeah, we're the Thieves Guild. We're the bad guys.
Now what did you want? I already paid you.
We got the message. Now just take your business elsewhere.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna do you a nice thing.
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten. In Blackmarsh, I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete. I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And we both thank you.
See, I'm hoping that by doing a good deed after doing a bad deed will make him happy with me.
Just get out of here.
Or not. I don't
Is there
think that works.
something I can do for you?
What is I am ready? Ready to pay what I owe, find me in Riften jail. I will be waiting. Nico. Ah! Yeah, Inigo is another mod that I put in. He's a Khajiit follower. What? Sanalith?
We got the message. Now just take your business elsewhere.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
You're a stranger here too, huh? To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rebels. What do you think?
I don't want to get on her bad side.
You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious.
I'm kind of already in their guild. You can't trust me, I'm sorry.
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son, spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
I really hate Dwemer ruins.
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
That's a sweet story.
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement. I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Misinchaleft. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life.
Yeah, well, I'm used to Dwemer ruins.
I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct. Like nothing I had ever seen.
Yeah, I've killed one of
When
those
the Colossus
before.
struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Eren standing over me, tending to my wounds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was one of those Dwemer constructs.
Please be careful. I don't wish to be the reason for your death.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
I don't like you, Maven.
What in the name of oblivion do you want?
I don't like you.
Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear, and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me, and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make me angry, and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
It would take a threat to all of
Yeah.
Skyrim for me to depart.
I believe we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Aha, a fellow Nord. I trust you're bringing the fight to the Empire?
I don't have
If your
time for
allegiance
idle
lies
discussion.
with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss. They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land, and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs, and by Talos I'll not lose anyone else. Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her, and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim.
Yeah.
Farewell, kinsman.
It's really difficult to decide.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling... I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Apparently, I'm sick. Let me drink a cure potion. Lucky for me, I have 27 of them. There.
Mjol told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
Where did Sapphire go? Oh well.
Beautiful baubles. All meats guaranteed.
Oh, did you
clean
need
and
something?
free from rock joints.
She's one of those
You're
fox.
that one from the college.
Heard about you.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
The Pawned Prawn. Our next stop in this little quest. Hello, Driffa.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
These people seem nervous, which makes me nervous.
Bercy, I got your last request, but there's no way I'm going near Stradhearth Barrow. I know that the trinkets from the Nordic Barrow will sell quite well, but it isn't worth getting killed. You probably think I'm crazy, but I'm certain that the place is haunted, and I refuse to become another victim of whatever lives there. Sorry, old friend. Wilhelm.
You keep giving and giving, Bercy, and they'll keep
got your
taking
back.
and taking. When is it gonna end?
What would you have me do, woman? Cross the guild? Take them all on one by one?
You know I don't mean that. We need to find a way out of this. Perhaps talk to Layla.
Layla is as clueless as she's stupid. No. If anything's to be done about this, we have to deal with it ourselves.
Who's Layla?
So, can I interest you in anything today? Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake. The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city is corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others. Authorities, have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty. Every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people.
Like me?
They used to be pretty feared around here. I mean, you'd whisper the name, and it'd send chills down your spine. Now, they're nothing more than ruffians and thugs, trying to pry a few extra coin from honest people. All it would take is a small force of guard to go into the Ratway and flush them out. It's our name for the old sewers that run under the city. It used to be a huge system hundreds of years ago, but it fell into decay, just like the rest of Riften. The Guild stocks the place full of thugs that aren't good enough to join, so watch yourself if you venture down there. What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message? You're gouging me for what little coin I make, and you can't even protect yourselves? Ridiculous. Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave. I can't believe you're doing this. Stop!
Oh my word.
No! That urn was priceless. All right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold. and leave me in peace. Rifa? I was looking through our books, and there's an entry for spices. Says we spent 300 septims. What is that?
Spices? I'm certain I have no idea what you're talking about.
You sure? It was in your handwriting. If you can't keep the books straight, then let me do them.
Ah, yes. Spices. That was a special order for someone in Whiterun. Should be along any day now. Don't let it worry you, my dear.
I hope you're here for friendlier reasons now. After all, I'm all paid up.
You keep giving and giving, Bercy, and they'll keep
I'm right
taking and
behind
taking.
you.
When is it going to end?
I wouldn't trust your wife, dude. She's probably not trustable. Oh, the things I do for the Thieves Guild. Poor schmucks.
Did you get that purchase agreement to Markarth? I have 2 more wishes for you, members. That should be well spent.
To the bunkhouse.
It's you. Please, don't hurt me. Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits, and she was dropped in my lap.
Why are Carrie and Serana going upstairs?
This heap of matchsticks is what everyone calls Helga's bunkhouse. Can you stay here? No. The bunkhouse is for the working man, not some sort of luxury inn for tourists. I know who you are. You've been terrorizing the entire city. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment.
Thank you.
Look, I got the message. What else did you want?
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore. I'd appreciate it if you'd keep your hands to yourself.
I didn't touch you.
Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman? So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things. It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm, to rub her nose in it.
I feel another quest coming on.
Actually, there is. But I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do. Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out. Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours.
I've got your back.
Did Carrie change armors? Wasn't she wearing glass armor?
I've got your back.
Or does she have more excuses?
She said she'll have it soon. She still has her job at the meadery for now, so she'll be able to pay us.
Why do you insist on defending that woman? All she does with her money is spend it on that dark elf garbage.
Just be patient, Aunt. She'll have it, I promise.
Okay. So now what?
I'm right behind you.
Do we go back down to the rat way?
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Legendary Argonian craftsmanship. The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Yeah, we do. At least I think we do. I totally missed. The ragged flagon. A pretty place.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
What do you need, handsome?
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive. Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough? Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Completed taking care of business.
Is there something I can do for you?
Started loud
After
and
you
clear.
talk to Brynjolf and Mercer, come back and see me.
Okay,
so,
that's...
you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
So I'm gonna end the video here, cause this is the start of a new quest. So yeah, till next time, guys.
Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions.
Take care, and have a nice day.